To ask you members, please, as I go down to write your names or the sins on the ground, and I'm not calling myself Jesus, ask yourself, would you be the first one to throw the stone on the deputy president? And Mr. Speaker, I am going to leave this by saying I'm going to vote on all 11 counts. No, 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 no. I'm going to vote no. And I'm going to leave you with one quote I've read from a member of parliament from Gatondo North, who has said, Mr. Speaker, and I read, the dog is not sick, it's just afraid, facing its last 2 hours of power forever, Mr. Speaker. Those are the MPs who kicked out the deputy president. They are now calling him a dog. Maybe even this motion, Mr. Speaker, was brought by some people who are suffering from mental issues, Mr. Speaker. I'm going to say that because how do you call a deputy president is a dog and he's not sick and he's only waiting to get out of power for 2 hours? I ask you, brothers, please do not play along the galleries. Respect the deputy president, respect the people of Murima, and I leave you with Exodus 19, verse 12, Mr. Speaker. We were told if you touch a widow, you die. It says if you touch the mountain, you die. I vote no.
On this process that has ongoing, Mr. Speaker, although as I begin, I want to wish my brother and friend Rigathi Gachagua a quick recovery after that unfortunate incident. Mr. Speaker, the process largely has gone on well until the adherence of Article 50, Mr. Speaker, where we have not succeeded in giving fair hearing to Deputy President, Mr. Speaker. The reading of Article 145, and I want to bring to the attention, 4, does not specify the timeline on which the Deputy President removal can be listened. It is only by the special committee that it provides for 10 days. So, Mr. Speaker, that was very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, in the principle that justice should not only be done.
Mr. Speaker, I cannot be voted for by 300,000 people in Kakamega, and Mr. Speaker, I come here and be made a figure of the kind of picture that the Honorable Senator for Nairobi is painting. We need to call him on order unless, Mr. Speaker, you want to allow this House to degenerate into a fist fight. If you allow me as a bullfighter, I'll fix him here and now, and it will be sorted out.
When you can be taken ill. And therefore, we did not plan that the Deputy President would not be here.
Mr. Speaker, as I make my comments on this motion, I'd like to wish the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, quick recovery. He is still the President of the Republic of Kenya as at 9:19 p.m. on the 17th of October until any decision is made. He's still the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. We pray that God gives him the strength and God gives him good health to continue pursuing that responsibility.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I also want to put my voice to this motion of the proposal to removal of the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, as a motion by Honorable Mutuse. I want to say that the grounds that has been put to this House from number 1 to number 11, Honorable Speaker, I thank the legal counsel of the Deputy President for interrogating the witnesses, more so Honorable Mutuse being the lead witness and the mover of the motion.
Mr. Speaker, an impeachment process is a vital process of holding public officers, state officers, accountable. Mr. Speaker, I've heard on various occasions from my colleagues, those who oppose this motion, that we are targeting the mountain. I beg to differ, and I do so with the following
There
findings.
is a lot of movement in the chamber.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable senators, and Senator
Pause my time.
Lekinas, let's take our seat, please. And let us hear the honorable senator in silence.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me begin again by saying I want to disabuse this notion that an impeachment process is an attack of a region. It is not. It is a constitutional process that this House has been given the task to be able to hold public officers accountable. Today, we are discussing the impeachment of a deputy president. Tomorrow, we might be discussing the impeachment of a president.